So from the took me 10 minutes to psych up the energy for that introduction, and you just ruined it. Let's start again. So from the department that we didn't think we would see this soon, Len, we've got some exciting news to announce. Now, somebody, if you're watching this, you may have seen it on NAG and Mettlestate already. But there's some interesting things in the brew between Len and Barry, more specifically NAG and Mettlestate. How's it, guys?
How's it? Len and Barry, like everybody's going to know who these two randos are.
Well, let's be honest. You guys are quite well known in the industry. I'm sitting here with two celebrities.
Look at that. Reach making us feel special on a winter's day.
I mean, Richard likes to make people feel special.
It's my job, guys. It's my job. But now we're about to make a whole bunch of gamers feel special, and I think the kind of things that's going to come off of this is pretty amazing. But let's please, who's going to tell me what is happening between NAG and Mettlestate? Something interesting.
You know, NAG is all about trying to grow the ecosystem and be inclusive. Barry, Barry and I have had a relationship almost as long as I've known my wife. So, what Mettlestate do in terms of the growth of esports in this country, both casual gaming and high end. So I use the term esports loosely, is well known. And for you, those of you that don't know, I guess you got some Googling to do. NAG, yes, we focus on content, but part of that ecosystem are casual gamers, and what better way to shake hands with the likes of Mettlestate and see what we can put together for casual gamers, and what a story that would be for that casual gamer to one day compete in a high-end Mettlestate run tournament. And we want to deal with the professionals, and we approached Barry, and so Mettlestate is our I don't like using the word esports, but tournament partner, and I'd like to believe that NAG is their media partner.
Well, definitely for Mettlestate, there is also their side of the coin. So Barry, what do you have?
For sure. I mean, I think nostalgia comes into it. Being in the gaming space for over 25 years, I think the journey did start for me opening up that crisp NAG magazine back in the day when printing press was a thing. And, I think anybody who remembers NAG will know that those magazines with the CDs in them were always a special time of the month when we got to save up. I think it was 35 Rand back in the day. I might be mistaken. To get what would be weeks of enjoyment from the latest Winamp downloads or drivers for your graphics card, because there was no such thing as a gig fiber or even a 10 meg fiber back in the day. But running these tournaments and things stems from those nostalgic days of NAG, and then the NAG LAN that happened at Rage, and where I actually got to try out running tournaments for the first time in those NAG LANs and kind of figuring out how to get money for Battlefield tournaments, because they weren't as popular as Counter-Strike or StarCraft back then, and the likes of Dota and whatnot. But ultimately, partnering with NAG is exactly that, a powerhouse of a media company in South Africa in the gaming space, geek culture space. Anything to do with gaming, NAG has been the forefront of it when it comes to reporting on it, talking about it, just creating content for it. And I think it's just a natural kind of partnership for us to join together and work together where we can in the gaming space, the tournament space, and the content space as well.
I mean, we've kind of been working together quite a lot kind of behind the scenes over the years. So this is almost like a formalization. And I think also the activation of some really cool things that we want to start doing from a NAG point of view for our readers and for casual gamers predominantly. And then also, yeah, Mettlestate, you guys have always done really interesting things. I mean, if you look at your platform, I've been following it closely for the last few years and played in one or two events, and yeah, the way the processes run is really that slickness that we as NAG also want and aspire to. So yeah, we tried to slap together a WordPress website, didn't work. So thanks for being our second bay.
Thanks for being our thanks for being our WordPress. Barry, WordPress.
The word state. I suppose it's exactly that. I mean, we are currently redoing our site. There are some tweaks that we want to bring into our site to obviously improve the gaming experience for everybody that plays on our platform. And I think something that a lot of people in the esports space don't actually realize is that those pro esports players are actually the minority of gamers. They are not the beginning and the end of gaming. The big chunk of gamers are those casual gamers, the guys that'll sit on the couch and have a game of FIFA for an hour, maybe two if you're lucky, squeezing 45 minutes of gaming. And those are the people that are watching, that are engaged with the pro gamers. Those are the guys, when you talk about all these hundreds of millions of people watching League of Legends or Dota or Counter-Strike finals, those are watched by casual players, not by the esports pros. So, it's that element that Mettlestate is also trying to concentrate and focus on as well. And I know that's a really big passion point for you guys, particularly. So, Richard, when you came to us with the idea of what you guys wanted to do, it was just a perfect solution with us as well. To kind of tie that together. I allude to it because I don't want to be the guy to, steal the punchline or the moments of glory. But yes, those are the directions that we all want to join and go into that space and work together on.
And I mean, that's a fantastic segue into exactly the main question that we want to answer with all of this is, what is the most competitive casual game that anybody can play and that everybody likes to play? And I guess it's over to you, the guy that's watching this, the girl that's watching this. I mean, let us know in the comments, what is that competitive game that you'd like to be participating in? From Len and myself, we firmly believe that it's Fortnite. What do you say, Len? Come on, man.
Oh, man.
Come on. Don't fight me on this. Just agree.
Do you want to know how many seconds of Fortnite I've played?
75.
0.
You know what has been interesting to see on the NAG staff WhatsApp group in the run-up to this interview, Barry?
Tell me.
The NAG staff want to see Len versus Barry.
In what?
Dance off.
A dance off?
Well, no, a game off. It'll be a game off.
Okay.
But in that friendly vibe. Did I hear?
Okay.
I mean, start with that. That'll be right.
We've got to do this on neutral ground, right? I mean, we can't be going at this at our chosen bread and butter. Len, your Quake 3 and my Battlefield and.
Well, I think we should do both. I think we should do 3 games, right? We should do it should be like a all over skills test, and maybe put you on, on
a racing rig. Because I don't know racing.
Never gonna happen. Forza, yes, we'll do Forza Horizon.
Lego to Kart 2. What's it? Lego
Mario Kart, 100%. Mario Kart.
Maybe we'll put it out to a vote and see what the fans say. I mean, this sounds very.
I'm down for it. You let me know. I'll take you on, Len.
We'll include it in the BrawlRooms, which is what fans can also be expecting in the coming months. We'll be doing a couple of monthly games where NAG will be playing with other casual gamers and see if we can either support or take the cup from the gamers.
So using the power of the Mettlestate machine. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Further to, sorry,
go for it.
further to this relationship, it's also important to understand that we are going to, from a media perspective, follow the progress of the school kids that are involved with your league, Barry. We want to create heroes out of these youngsters. So we're going to be engaging a lot with your tournament hosting, with your shoutcasters and guys that are actually involved on the ground running the tournaments. We're going to be interviewing a couple of your shoutcasters and some of the winners and losers that have experienced your platform. And so through the storytelling and our BrawlRooms that Recha just mentioned now, for me, that's what ticks a lot of boxes with this joint venture that we've entered into. And for one, I can't think of a better partner. Barry, you and your Mettlestate team, I'm super proud of you. I've loved watching you and your team grow. And I've got one thing to say to you, Barry.
I'll give you many hearts, bro. And it doesn't work if it's above my shoulder, Len. You're just mad. But on a serious note, though, guys, I think exactly what you're saying, Len. The school leagues, the shoutcasters, the casual gamers, the pro gamers. I think it's important for people to understand that sitting in this 3-man circus here, that we've got probably close to 75 years worth of gaming knowledge, working in the gaming space, grinding in the backgrounds, running. I mean, you guys probably will never have known Len with a mullet, but this man was business in the front and party around the back all days. And, running those tournaments on our platform, doing what we need to do to be able to give those opportunities to people. And again, it's we both, all three of us know this isn't like us trying to just blow smoke up each other's bums, but the reality is Mettlestate has some big things coming as well, and we want to let as many people know as possible. We want to give as many people those opportunities as possible. We all want to democratize esports. We all want to make it not this elitist thing where, if you don't know this guy or that girl, you can't get into this team or that team or into the game. It needs to become available for everybody. It needs to become, that special enjoyment that I got out of gaming when I played back in the day. And I started off with, Contra and Sonic and, I'm not even going to include the Atari 16, but where I actually originally the OG starts, Arkanoid and stuff like that. But it's about creating that space, the BrawlRooms that you mentioned, Richard, and bringing the news to people and making those people into stars, because these casters are putting in time, these players are putting in time, and they want something to come out of it. We want to legitimize the space of gaming, not esports, but gaming for everybody.
Yeah. Perfectly put. So keep an eye on NAG and Mettlestate for all the exciting things that we're going to be launching over the next few weeks. And of course, culminating in the event of all events at the end of the year, Rage 2024.
Barry against Len.
Well,
I will put you on the stage next to me and we will blow it up.
I was talking about the overall agreement, but okay, if you want to boil it down to the two of you fighting it off at Rage.
Oh, sorry, Richard.
Then, she's like, okay, we can do that. You've basically put it out to the world now, so now we're going to have to do an octagon, one-on-one, yes. Yu-Gi-Oh cards, do it.
Shuffleboard.
Oh, yes. Battle boards exploding everywhere. What's it? Battle ball.
Oh, yeah,
so
paddle bet.
Let's throw that into the mix.
You guys, I'll take you on in paddle as well.
You can see Barry's quite competitive.
Yeah,
I am not competitive.
We'll get to the fan to decide on those games that you guys will be playing. But, in terms of the announcements and what we'll be doing as a partnership, that will also be culminating, obviously, with all the great stuff we've got planned for Rage. So, as always, keep an eye on all the platforms. And, sign up for those Mettlestate games and start practicing. Start getting into that scene as a casual gamer. It's not as daunting as you think. Trust me. And there's some lacquer prizes up for grabs. So, yes, let's do it, guys. Last words. Yes.
Last words. Again, sorry.
Why is he kind of trying to show me his nipple, Richard?
I don't know. I think we've now reached the kind of post-credit scenes where maybe we should wrap it up and go fade to black.